For exclusive content, visit Seagulls Player.
So John, point for your side today. What was your verdict of the game?
From the first half performance, I think we were lucky to go in 1-0 down, and I'm glad we stepped it up and showed a tenacity and a desire to try and break forward, albeit I'm not too happy with our ball retention. It was a lot better than the second half than it was the first half. So I think we got away with it a bit today, to be fair.
It seemed to be a much more sort of scrappier affair this week as opposed to last week. What do you put that down to?
Well, I think last week they recognised the fact that once they pushed more players on, once they got more players around the 10 to be able to support her, then it put us under a lot of pressure and a lot of anxiety came into the group last week. And I think as a coach, that's what I would have done. I'd have put more players up against us and caused us a few more problems. That said, it didn't mean that we couldn't still pass it better, we couldn't retain the ball better, and almost the anxiousness of the ball coming in and around us then transferred into our keeping the ball, which we didn't do very well.
It was a pleasing aspect for you must be the goal scorer form of Kirsty, 2 free kicks in 2 weeks now.
Yeah, Kirsty strikes a really good ball. I think it was a result of us putting a lot of pressure down that left-hand side. I know Tammy galloped down there a few times. We said what we need to do is if they're going to push up on us, we need to hit the forward a bit earlier and we need to use the width a little bit more. And that's why we changed the shape. We went 3-5-2. That's why we passed the ball down those sides a bit more often and to miss out some of their midfield. So we wanted a bit more quality of the pass forward. We wanted to support the ball quicker so we had the ball in the attacking areas. And of course, you might get free kicks, you might get opportunities. You know, Lucy Soames hit the crossbar as well. So, yeah, that was the pleasing aspect, that we still galloped on forward.
And what will you be looking to build on for Lewis next week?
I haven't thought about it yet. So, obviously, we'll have a look at the footage of this game. We'll have probably a more choice of players to come back for next week. We've obviously looked at players from other clubs, and we're currently looking at a player from West Ham. And what we'll do is try to add to a squad. If you look at it, we've got 7 players who started this game who were different than the players who started the first game prior to Christmas against Tottenham. So that shows a real strength in depth after players obviously moving on to what they perceive as, you know, bigger at WSL. Whether that is or not, I don't know. But we've lost some very good players, but what it shows is we've got some very good players still left. So, you know, that's really pleasing.